Hi everybody, how you doing? So you ready for tonight's lesson? We're gonna make a spicy sausage and shrimp dish over grits. Today was a very crappy day at work, so rather than waiting for my dinner, I've already started. This is a Moscato sangria. Really good. Not really sweet like a Moscato, but nice and fruity like a sangria. Best thing to start my meal. So first we're gonna put a little olive oil in a pan, and I've used this hot and spicy garlic oil that I got from my friend Marlene, and I've already filled it up like about 3 times, so I think I have to kind of change the seeds right now. But I'm just going to throw in some onions and some garlic, lots of garlic. You just love that garlic. And then once that starts to get a little translucent, we're only going to add a half a package of andouille sausage. I'm kind of disappointed with the one I bought because it's not really smoky and spicy, so I'll have to add a little bit more crushed pepper to it. And then in the sink I have my shrimp fast defrosting. I'm going to step over there in a little bit and take the tails off, because one thing I hate is when you're eating a shrimp dish, you got the stupid tail on and you got to try to take it out of your mouth really good, especially if you're in a restaurant. You're not supposed to use your hands, and what do you do with it? So I just take the tails off. So that's what I'm going to do. So right now we've got the onions, and I just cut the sausage in half and then in half again. I'll just make half slices. I'm going to let that simmer for a little bit, and I shall return. So one thing I want to show you is how to clean the shrimp. I got the shrimp sitting in cold water. What you want to do is you want to pop that tail off and any other skin that's here. And then you want to get a knife and just slit underneath there, and you'll see a little blue vein. And what you want to do, see right here, I don't know if you can see it. You just want to take that out. I heard it's supposed to be pretty gross. So again, just, pop up that little tail, take out whatever skin and, little feet are there. You don't want to eat those little feet. And I always put that little veiny thing on a piece of paper towel, because you can never quite get it. Like, you can get it with your knife, but then you can't get it. And then where are you going to put it, You can't put it on your pants. So, just get a little paper towel. See, here's my little paper towel. It has all my fish gut things in there. And then I'll put it in the garbage. Okay. One of the other things we have to make for this is grits. It's going to be served over grits. So, I just bought, you can't find grits up here. You don't have to be just beef from the south. So they're just old-fashioned grits because, I didn't want fast cooking ones. So they're in the pan and they're doing their thing right now while I'm getting this ready. So to this mixture with the sausage and onion, if you can see that right there, I'm going to throw in some tomatoes, some little tomatoes, and I'll show you. They're called cocktail tomatoes. So, cocktail. I think I'll have a little sip of my cocktail. So I used about a half a package. Cut them in quarters. So I'm going to add that. And then I'm going to add my shrimp. There's about a pound of shrimp. A little more. Because they're, they're frozen little babies here. And they shrivel up to just about nothing. And I'm going to let that sit. I'm going to add a little salt, pepper. And I'm going to add a little bit this habanero seasoning, because I want it a little spicy. I'm just going to let that cook for a little bit. And come back and plate it. One of the things I forgot to add is a little bit of Old Bay seasoning, because it's got a little bit of hot paprika in it, and a little celery and stuff like that. So I'm going to add a little bit of this too. Now the grits package say to add a little salt, but I added a little cheese. I added a little Monterey Jack jalapeno cheese, just to, give it that little extra bite. And it looks really good. They're my grits. So as Alice said, was it Alice?
Eat my grits.
Okay, I covered my pan a little bit just so the steam would steam, the shrimp would steam, and I didn't have that much wine really, half a glass. The sausage is doing really well. Added a little bit of wine to it. So I'm going to plate it now. That's what we say. Plate it. I'm going to plate it. So I'm going to add a little bit of my grits on the bottom. And then I'm going to scoop up. I'm going to get my ladle and scoop up some sausage and tomatoes, like so. And here's our dish. And now I'm going to taste it. It's a little hot. It has just the right amount of spice. Oh my god, it's really good. Really, really good. If you guys want the recipe, PM me, message me, and I'll see if I can figure out what I did, because, it's a little this, a little that. Bon appetit. Ciao.